Back in Syracuse as the Crunch gets set for the Laval Rocket. Final game of the weekend for the Crunch. It's the third game in 4 nights for Syracuse. First time the Crunch are going through that this season. On Countdown to Crunch Time presented by Supercuts, I'm Lucas Vivaldi with Crunch head coach Ben Grew. Last night, Crunch, the Crunch were in Utica against the Comets, a 4-0 victory over Utica. What did you see last night?
Well, I think we've got to credit our goalie. He was undoubtedly the best player on our team last night. We were opportunistic, scoring goals like on one face-off, on a power play, empty netter. So, and I thought their goalie was let one bad goal. But overall, I'm not very happy with the performance of the team. I think we were defensively. I don't think we work hard enough defensively, and it's something we're going to have to do better today.
And it was a 4-0 win, so the scoreboard looks good, but like you said, Connor Ingram was terrific. He made a penalty shot save. Third time this year he's done that. So him in his, I guess, first game as the #1 goalie for now here in Syracuse, very impressive.
Very impressive. And today it's a big challenge for him, 2-2. Laval, even though their record doesn't show, I believe they're in the same category as Charlotte and Bridgeport and those best team in the league. So it's an older team, it's a deep team, and he's going to face a great challenge today.
And you said some breakdowns, I guess, a little bit defensively. So how do you improve on that? There was a stretch there where you're also short of defense with Ben Thomas getting hurt, but
yeah, it's working harder. Like when you're in your zone, if you don't work, obviously you're looking for trouble, and that's what we did last night. I don't think we were nearly close enough to be a decent team in our zone. So it happens, but the good thing is we have an opportunity today to clean that up and come back with a better performance without the puck, especially.
The Crunch winning last night 4-0, and it's now 3 consecutive victories as they head into this matchup against the Laval Rocket. Last night, another 3-point performance for Corey Conacher, who's just been great since joining this team, both as a leader and putting up points. I mean, can you even put into words how important he's been to this team here over the last couple of weeks?
Well, obviously, having Matthew Joseph making the team in Tampa, we lost our top scorer, and we end up with Corey being our top scorer right now. And for me, it's my second or third year that I coach here and coach him. He's a great player, like former MVP in the playoff. He's a competitor. He's a leader. He's a guy who comes here every day, and he's a good player every day. So. Great example for our guys, and is obviously a difference maker.
Yeah, and you see the work and the effort he puts in on every shift, and whether it's on the ice or off the ice. How can that rub off on this team moving forward?
It's huge, especially when you're a top player like that. When you're preaching the right thing out there, it's key.
Crunch getting a goal as well from Alex Barry-Bollet, second consecutive game that he has scored. He scored in the first 2 games, didn't score until Wednesday, now goals in back-to-back games. You'd mentioned after the game on Wednesday he was playing well, just not scoring. Now maybe building some confidence and some momentum with goals in back-to-back games. What do you hope to see from him moving forward?
You know what, we had a big workload for 2-3 weeks, and it seems that Alex got tired a little bit at going on the ice twice a day and being in the gym. But since we're back to our regular schedule, it seems that he's got more jump, and he's more solid in his battle. He's more solid around the puck. So that's probably one reason why he was not successful 2 weeks ago, and now he's back on track, like making plays, and we see the player we saw early in the year, so it's good to see that. And like I said, our schedule was made for us to do a lot of things early, like especially physically, and I think now you can tell that our team's playing with a little bit more pace, and we're tougher to play against.
For sure, and the Crunch have won 3 straight games and have points in each of the last 6 games now as Syracuse looks to continue that little roll here. In terms of guys maybe starting to get healthy for the Crunch, Michael Bourneval is on the Crunch roster officially for the first time this year. Didn't play yesterday, but potentially in the lineup tonight. If he is, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's you never know what to expect from a guy who didn't have a training camp. Obviously, it's it's good to have him back. Like Bourny, he's a competitor, great skater, brings energy every shift he's out there. So he's a fierce competitor and a great leader for us day in, day out. So it's good to see him back. What to expect? You never know. Like, the guy didn't have a training camp. He's been working very hard to get back, and he feels he's comfortable. So we'll see how it plays out tonight, and I expect him to play 12, 13 minutes. See how it plays out.
Yeah, and he hasn't played a game in 8 months. He got hurt in March against the Rocket, coincidentally enough. And he's obviously been in practice here over the last couple of weeks. So as he's gotten closer, is he more of the player you expect to see here over the last couple of weeks?
Well, I think he's going to need time to get back to where he was earlier, and I expect him to need a good 4 to 6 weeks to be comfortable out there and play the week and play.
Crunch are getting set for the Laval Rocket. It is the first of 6 matchups between the teams here this year. Last year was 8 matchups. They've got a new roster, like you said, a lot of veteran guys on that team, a new head coach as well. What do you expect to see from this Rocket team tonight?
Well, they're a very good team defensively. Like, they don't allow the other team many scoring chances and many shots. So it's they're very good at closing the neutral zone and putting pressure defensively and offensively on the other team. So no, it's a good team. Like I said, I don't think they're a record show, but I thought they struggled with their power play early and the goalie. I think it seems that those areas are behind them now. They've been winning many games lately, and like I said, I think it's going to be a big test for us today.
All right, looking forward to it as the Crunch take on the Laval Rocket first time this year. This is Crunch head coach Ben Grew. Ben, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you.